Hey guys, it's Christmas Eve today, and from a guy here in the village, Ulf Persson, I got this. Got two of these, and this is called the Stickljus. And this is typically an example of how bushcraft is still quite living in these kind of communities. What you see here is pieces of pine wood that are split alongside, so they're split on very long, so there's a lot of pieces of split wood tied together in a bundle, slightly mondo with steel wire, but this is for an ornamental fire. It actually is the same kind of principle as a Swedish candle, only this will be a lot bigger. I will show you later tonight how this looks. And these pieces, he usually uses that for a very traditional kind of fence, which is called skitgård. But they can be really nicely used for this kind of ornamental fire. So this is called a Stickljus. Hi guys, I'm at the kennel now, Christmas Eve. I'm going to make a little fire here. I want to sort of jerk some moose meat. So first of all I need a fire, of course. It's about -10 right now, a lot of snow. I had to dig out this little place here. I did some other films here, like the eggs cooking. So things change. And it's a big problem always with snow is that you need something to keep the snow off, because it's water of course, and as long as it's cold it's dry, but when everything is frozen solid, that's also sometimes a bit of a problem. To get your fire going is not that easy now with natural stuff. It's hard to get something going there. Great. And it's birch bark that is the stuff of choice right now. I really want them standing upward a bit, like that. Right. So that I have the most contact with the bark. That will do. I'll put this here, then that will go great. Just a little rack to put my meat on. See, that is really simple. Just a little racket. I call that a Kohansky grill, but it will do really nice for this. I don't want the meat to really grill. I want it to dry out, maybe grill a bit because I don't have all day here, but I want the smoke and I want the warmth, but not so much intense heat. It's just simply a piece of a twig that has two small branches that you wrap around each other to create some kind of a racket, basically. Works wonders. Only in the winter like this it's pretty hard to find wood that doesn't break. These are small bits of willow, and you have to really try it and see that it doesn't break because everything is frozen. But this will do. So today I took with me a little bit of moose fillet, which is really nice meat. It's just a little bit, this is just for fun. And I'm going to show you how to cut that from in your hands. Well, I'm going to try to show you how to cut that in your hands. and I hope I won't cut my hands. Because for this you want the meat to be pretty thin. So I got myself a nice, I should put it a bit more down like this. I think I will start cutting like this. And you want to make this a thin piece of meat. So if you try this, be very careful for your hands. The principle is basically that you constantly divide it. And open up, you fold open the meat basically. It is a bit on the thin side here. But you understand that if you do this wrong, it will be extra bloody. And then you fold open this bit. And on this side you try to do the same. Most perfect is of course if your meat is the same thickness everywhere, and unfortunately this bit isn't, so I have a bit of a, and I can't really put a lot of force in because then I might well cut myself. And see here I wasn't really finished. And you will see it fold open. It was already a bit done here because of I had to defrost it in a microwave. It just came from the freezer, this. Although it's a really nice bit, I will separate it. So that I can make this one a bit thinner, because here it's still quite thick. So from that clunk of meat, I got now 2 wafer thin bits. Now I get some spicing. So I put on some nice spices on this, so that will be quite great. Let's put it on the fire. And like I said, it is not about grilling it, it's about getting the most heat. No, I don't mean getting the most heat, it's getting just enough heat and smoke. Sorry. Doesn't matter if it hangs a bit. This one will of course take a while. So guys, that is looking pretty dried already. I think I will turn it around. Yeah, this is really dry. It's nice. That went sweet. So, get a bit more fire now. That's starting to look great, doesn't it? You see all that smoke coming up? That will give a nice taste. Why not have a bit of coffee? That's nice with snow, guys. You always have water. I'm losing the light here. It's 3 o'clock. And well, in just in half an hour it will be dark. Just now all the Swedes are watching their traditional TV program, which is Donald Duck. Well, it's like a Christmas special of all kinds of Walt Disney films. Become a tradition over the years. First of all, I'm not Swedish. Secondly, I like this much better. But of course I will be joining my family, my mother and father, and Erika's here massaging the dogs. So we will be celebrating Christmas, of course, as well. But I feel I'm doing that right now as well. I mean, a nice whiskey doesn't really normally is part of my survival kit, but today it is. So, guys, Merry Christmas. Man, that's good. Somehow it tastes better outside. Is there any way to have it better than this, actually? Man, I can't imagine. Every summer and autumn I'm really sad that all the green stuff is going, and for some reason you think you don't do bushcraft in the winter so much. Okay, you do the dogs and so on, but it's not true. It's exactly the same. You're out, you can be out just as long, just as much. It's just another set of knowledge you use. But equally interesting, really. It's now really getting dark. And I'm going to feed the dogs now, and when it's done, then the moose jerky is done as well. So see you back in about 1.5 hours. Right, so this is really done. Yeah, great stuff. I'm done with the dogs now. To get myself in the picture here. I will turn up my lamp here. Right. So it's pretty cold now, it's about -15. And I'm done with feeding the dogs and I'm about to go home. Right, so these are my 2 bits. You see how little they became? This is really dry. Of course I have to try a little bit, but I will put it on the buffet tonight for the Christmas dinner. In Sweden they call this a julbord. Let's try a little bit. Man, that's good. This is really good. So, I will show you later tonight how the Stickljus look. That will be a great sight. I'll put 2 of them up. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas. See you in the next one, guys. Hi Erica.
Hi.
What do you think of the Stickljus?
Great. Fantastic.
That's a very ancient method.
Yes.
But it is really a nice atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Really cozy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And you're looking particularly Christmassy today?
Yes. Once a year.
Once a year. It's hard to see with this light.
And come a little bit close.
Yeah, right.